Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to WFO Network. Tonight, it all ends right here. We've reached the final race of the season, and fittingly, it comes at the most unpredictable track of them all, Daytona International Speedway. Drafting, pack racing, and split-second decisions will decide not just the race, but the championship. With the points format we have here, the math is simple and brutal. Only 3 drivers still have a realistic shot at the title tonight. At the top, Adam Matz enters the final race with the points lead. Right behind him, just 6 points back, is Keaton Tripp, ready to capitalize on any mistake. And sitting in third is Chuck Sweeting. He remains within striking distance, knowing that one big run or one big crash could change everything. From here on out, there are no calculators, no strategy charts, just track position, drafting partners, and survival. Everyone else on the grid is racing for pride, momentum, and a chance to play spoiler, because at Daytona, help can come from anywhere, and trouble can come just as fast. So buckle up, race fans. This is the final race of the season. This is Daytona, and tonight we crown the champion of the WFO Racing Network, an RGC car series, Xfinity series. So stay tuned, and we will be back after this.
Start your engines, light the flame. We don't back down, we play this game. Wheel to wheel, it's skill and pride. We're racing clean with fire inside. Every turn a test of guts, fast and fair, no ifs or buts. Respect runs deep in every lane. We fight for wins, not for fame. Precision rules the track right here. Built on sweat, built on gear. Pushing hard but never low. Side by side we let it go. WFO, why freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO, legends racing, friendships grow. Full send, all in, let it flow. This is WFO. It ain't just wins, it's how we stand. We lift each other hand in hand. From practice nights to final flags, we've got each other's backs. Hard racers, clean lines, sharpen steel through battle times. No ego, no shame, just honor in the name. WFO, wide freaking open, let it roll. Chasing greatness every show with the best you'll ever know. WFO, racing hard and keeping true. There's no other league like this crew. This is WFO. When the lights drop and the engines roar, this is where champions are made. WFO Racing League, wide freaking open. WFO, wide freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty
Alrighty. What's going on, Burn? Hope everybody's doing all right. Sounds like they just did their qualifying. So let's see how the grid ended up. Nope, they're getting ready to do qualifying now. All right, so they're going to get their qualifying going in. And before we get our qualifying, we'll go through it in a moment. But tonight's starting grid proudly presented and supported by Grace and Jade Photography, capturing real moments and real stories from Virginia to destinations nationwide. Learn more at graceandjadephotography.com. So tonight is the night. Absolutely. Good luck, Vern. Good luck to all the drivers. But tonight is the night. One will be crowned the winner. You've got Adam Matz, Keaton Tripp, Chuck Sweeting. They are the ones with the points closest to be able to get possible first. We'll see as these guys start to place what we've got. Looks like 27 cars tonight. So with 27 cars with the point standings as they are, that leaves only Chuck, Keaton, and Adam able to reach the first place for a championship. Obviously, anybody can win it tonight, but only one will win the actual championship. You got Adam Matz currently in the lead. Keaton Tripp is 8 points behind, and Chuck Sweeting is 18 behind. So, I'm sorry, 6 points behind. Keaton is 6 points behind, and Chuck is 18 behind. So, Chuck basically needs to win, and Adam and Keaton need to crash for Chuck to win. Not saying it has to go that way, but that would greatly help him. Right now, as it stands right now, Chuck Sweeting's sitting in second on the pole. I see Adam Matz. There's Keaton. Adam and Keaton are side to side on the pole. Keaton just jumped up. So it looks like 20 of the cars are going to qualify. "21 are going to qualify. You got 30 seconds to qualify. Last call to get your car qualified on this race. Yes, 27 cars tonight. Looks like Richard Holland's going to take the pole. All right, there we go. Everybody is placed. So we will get into a different view here. Why is that not working? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Except that's not where anybody's at. All right. Waiting for everybody to load in here. For some reason they're not loading in on my There we go. All right. So as we said, the poll is presented by Grace and Jade Photography. And let's run through it. So starting first tonight, pole sitter will be Richard Holland in first. John Wimbish will be to his outside. Oh, hit the right button here, Brazen. Tommy Haynes is going to be starting third, with Adam Matt's going to be fourth. Chuck Sweeting, excuse me, Chuck Sweeting will be fifth tonight, with Ronald Hall in sixth. Ray Polking will be starting seventh tonight, with Rylan Neese in eighth. Brad Patterson will be ninth, with Justin Ritchie starting in 10th place. Keaton Tripp will be starting in 11th place tonight, with Garrett Helmlinger starting to his outside in 12th. Kyle Stewart is here tonight. He'll be starting in 13th place, with Burt Wilson his outside in 14th. Andrew Wagner will be here with 15th, with Randy Showers to his outside in 16th. Austin Wagner is in 17th tonight, with John McMillan starting in 18th. Steve Bryan in the 18 will be starting 19th, with Matthew Powers to his outside in 20th in the number 20. Vern Bradley will be starting in 21st place tonight, with Ricky Fagone to his outside in 22nd. Nick Hunt will be starting in 23rd position. UI Lover, aka, I forgot his name now. Glenn Jameson, there it is. Glenn Jameson is going to be starting in 24th place tonight. TJ Lee going to be out here starting in 25th, with Mike Mitchell starting in 26th. And that leaves the one, the only Mr. Mike McCulley starting in 27th place. So that is your grid. We are getting ready to go. Pace car will drop off, and we will get this final championship race underway. There goes the pace car. Front guys are going to squeeze up. And we are green. Got some checking up going on there at the start. They managed to hold on and squeeze through, and that actually caused a separation between this group and everybody else back there. So there's a separation there, which we'll see if that helps, or if see that back group can catch up or not. So, like we say with this, they get these big groups like this, one person bobbling around or catching a wall or just breaking loose, and it's going to wipe out a lot of guys. So once we get a couple laps, we'll start walking down the line. Right now, John Wimbish is currently in the lead. Richard Holland is in second. Adam Matz is third. Nope, he just moved up to second. Ronald Hull is in fourth, and Tommy Haynes is fifth. So like you say, you got Adam Matz, Keaton Tripp, and where is our other Chuck Sweeting? So Chuck Sweeting is currently in fifth place. He's moving on up. So he is in fifth place. Adam Matz is in third, and Keaton Tripp is currently sitting in 15th. See what these different cameras are that we got here. Oh, that one will make you dizzy. Oh, that one's looking at the campers. There's one of them. Riding around with John Wimbish in the cockpit on his gyroscope, the gyro cam. Over to his cockpit. What is the spectator cam? Oh, there you go. Watch it from a distance. Up in the grandstands, watching it go by. Waiting for it to come back around. There you go. Not exactly sure what's happening, but I just heard over the radio that Keaton Tripp was dropping back. He's having some engine issues. He's now down to 22nd place. We'll see if he can get that straightened out and fix things up and get back into the chase. You got the main group up here, and then you go back here and you got the other group. So let's see. The other thing I was trying to look at, let's get back up here in the front. There was another thing I was trying to look at. Let's see if I can find it here. me also get up in here. Guess I forgot to do that. All right, so look here. Here's what I'm looking for. All right, so on top of the championship races, there's also been a WFO Racing Challenge bracket. And tonight's challenge, so it's the final two. It's kind of like think of you know, March Madness bracket like that. Final two tonight with cars, Richard Holland and Keaton Tripp. Now, Richard's currently sitting in second, and Keaton has fallen back because he's having engine problems. It sounds like he got caught up in an earlier incident when they had that start. We were talking about some checking up that happened. Apparently that caused some damage to his vehicle, and he's having troubles with it overheating. So he's now down to 22nd, which means several things. So if he can't fix it and get back in this, it's going to be between Richard and Adam Matz for the championship, and Richard will get the bracket challenge. Now, right now, Richard and Adam Matz are pretty much side by side. Well, not so much anymore, but Richard needs Adam to drop to about where Keaton's at. Now, anything can happen. There's a lot of race to go, because we're only lap 11 of 87. How we have 87, I'm not sure. Because, you know, why not just round it to 90 at that point? There's Richard really getting up on John Wimbish, trying to get him to move. Chuck Sweeting back there, and I take that back. Richard Holland needs to stay in front of Keaton. Chuck Sweeting needs Adam Matz to drop back. And Chuck is right there in that 75, right next to the competition. So, all right, let's see if we can't go through this list. Get zoomed in on these guys. Well, this is going to be that wonderful view again. Really? Are we really that far back that we're in the stands? Hey, there we can see him. Let me see if I can fix this camera angle quick. Can't freaking see nothing. Get up a little bit here. I see the crowd. Oh, really up close and personal with it. All right, so this camera is floating too much. Side. Nope. That kind of sucks. I was hoping to be better than that, but well, we can see him on the front stretch anyways. So you got John Wimbish in the lead, that Red Oak 56. You got Richard Holland running a white and black Milwaukee Tools 31 car. Changing it up for the final race here. He's normally red and black. He's going white and black tonight. Then you got Tommy Haynes out there in that 17 Red Oak also. You got Chuck Sweeting right there in that 75 purple. Looks like you know those pencils back in like the 80s, early 90s. They had like that oil kind of look to them. Like oil, gasoline dripping on water. Kind of what it reminds me of. So you got Adam Matz right here. He is in 5th. Well, now he's battling for 5th and 6th right here with Ronald Hall. So you got that Grace and Jade Photography, sponsored number 9. You got Ronald Hall to the outside in the Bass Pro Shops, number 1. You got Ray Polking in that number 5 Valvoline car. Rylan Neese back here in the, oh, hold on to her. Hold on to her, Ray. Clean tires off. Clean tires off. Get back out there. All right, so we got him. All right, Brad Patterson. I'm not exactly sure what that design is. I kind of like it, though.
What's up, sir?
What is going on, sir? So Justin Ritchie in that 55. Looks like he's got some kind of tree on his design tonight. We got Kyle Stewart in the 41 Busch. Randy Showers is going to be in that 21 Red Bull. Garrett Hemlinger is going to take and battle him for 11th spot. He's running an 88 Texas Roadhouse vehicle. You got Burt Wilson. Got some demon thing on his car tonight, it looks like. We got to look at the You're next, it says. Going with Halloween theme, apparently. You know, both him and Brad Patterson, it looks like they've got similar demonic cars tonight. Yeah, Ricky Fagone, he's running his normal number 10 Haas. Haas is the Moss. You got Burt Wilson. You got Andrew Wagner in that 44. 419 teammate. You got UI lover Len Jameson in the Voodoo Rammer Imperial IPA, or Ranger, sorry. Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. You know, Austin Wagner out there, he's got a picture on his hood again. Now see? See what happens, Keaton. Austin comes out, changes his paint scheme to be a part of the 419 team again, and jinxes his teammate. Then you got Matthew Powers out there in the number 20 Busch Beer vehicle. Mike Mitchell in the number 2 Jegs. He is currently running in 19th place. John McMillan, also a Grace and Jade photography sponsor. He is currently in 20th. He's got Keaton Tripp on his outside. Keaton's got damage on the backside of his car. It sounded like they were saying he had damage on the front side too. So he was part of a sandwich at the start of the race, which is causing him some overheating issues. You can see the front's puckered in a little bit there too. Then you go back here, you got Ray Polking. You saw him earlier kind of get sideswiped or kicked a little bit and into the infield and come back out. Lost quite a few spots. He is down to 22. TJ Lee, he is right here in 23rd spot. You got Vern Bradley going to work the outside. Michael McCulley going to try and push Vern. See, Vern's got some damage going on there. Let's hop up here to Vern in the Alienware 14. The front of his car looks all right, but the back of it has been seen better days. Looks like he had a nice little, well, I guess his front's kind of puckered just like TJ's is, so I guess we'll see how that goes. So you got Mike McCulley trying to push him, trying not to spin him out. TJ Lee currently running in 25th place. You got Nick Hunt. He's way back here, all by himself. All by himself. Not where he wants to be. All by himself. And the same kind of goes with Steve Bryan. He's back here. It does look clean, yes.
So if there's a caution.
So all kinds of things going on here tonight. So like we said, there was that checkup on the start off that crunched up a bunch of these guys. So no cautions, not yet. There was a checkup on the start off, or on the start, and it caused a bunch of guys to run into each other. And Keaton and Vern looks like they got most of the damage upon everybody. Keaton's having overheating issues now, and I think Vern is also. So, and then I was talking about Austin right here in the 4 came back out and has on his car, it says Keaton Tripp season 16 champion, which Keaton's not going to be able to do from 21st place. So we're going to go with Austin jinxed it.
Be playing with. Yeah, that's karma you don't want to mess with.
So yeah, we got. Oh, now we've got a caution. So let's see.
Oh, that was like second row. Looked like I'm trying to get up to that.
Ooh.
Looks like
Oh.
Rylan Neese was pushing Richard Holland. Yeah.
Nope. I don't know about that, but
However,
let's
it does
see.
look like Richard Holland let off the gas a little bit, so I don't want to just throw Rylan under the bus there. Do you see it?
Yeah. So the number 1, Ronald Hall, it looks like he's let off the gas. And
Oh, sorry. Ronald Hall. I thought that was Richard Holland. I was on the wrong car.
yeah.
Yes. The one car in front of him, yeah, in front of Rylan. Yeah, roll throttle for some reason. Well, that's unfortunate.
So Ronald just kind of let off. Rylan got in the back of him, and then he hit Chuck, and then Adam hits Chuck, and then Ronald disconnected, and chaos ensued. Right there. Let's see. He's kind of bobbling around. Slowed way down a little bit there. Rylan got into him. He speeds back up. Then they get into the corner and he just kind of lets off for some reason and just chaos.
I do show here, if you look at the notes on the race, Ronald Hall connection dropped due to upload packet loss. So he might have lost connection. That might have been what it was. Although I usually don't see them slow down from that. Usually they just straight up disappear. So it's weird.
So we will go here and see who's in front. So we got Andrew Wagner out there. He's got some damage to the back of his car, but he's staying out there, it looks like. He's... not sure if he's the only one. Nope. These guys are in. Yeah, these guys are all in. So yeah, Andrew is the only one that stayed out. So this is gonna be interesting now. So no, nope. That okay, so where is Keaton? So Keaton is currently in 14th. And Adam Matz is in 16th. Adam's got a lot of damage on the rear of his car. Does he have damage in front? Because that's where it's going to matter. Because from what I'm hearing from these guys, if the front's damaged, they're going to overheat. And he does. So he's going to be having the same problems that Keaton does. Whether or not Keaton got his fixed, it looks like he might have gotten his repaired.
Yeah, I'm curious how much damage it takes, because he does have some damage.
From what it looked like, it doesn't take much on the front for the cars to overheat. Because Keaton was having all kinds of engine issues at the beginning and dropped back to 22nd. So unfortunately for the championship, Chuck has disconnected because he got too much damage. So he is not going to be in it, so it's going to be between Adam and Keaton now. And it's going to be how much damage did Adam take and how much repairs did Keaton get. We'll be looking for that as we move forward.
Championship implications.
Absolutely. Adam's car's definitely seen better days. Back end looks pretty mangled.
It's hard to tell with Keaton's livery. It looks like the nose isn't bad, so maybe he got that fixed.
Well, and that's what I was wondering. So, and we are back green. So if you jump back here, let's see if we can jump back here with Vern and see his. See if his is still doing it. Oh, looks like he might have got his fixed too. If we go to Adam, go to the nose. Oh, not the nose. Where we go at? Let's go zoomed in here. So you'll see how that front's just puckered just a little bit in the middle. And from what we were seeing earlier, that's all it takes. Now, the only other thing I want to look at is where did Keaton go? So Keaton's up here. So yeah, let's see, as he comes back around. Yeah, Keaton got his fixed, so he's going to be back up to normal speeds that he was doing. Adam's going to be falling back and having engine problems. So
that 28, I show an older paint scheme. I wonder if that's one of those custom ones you've got to check off the box, perhaps. I'm showing his old Havlin scheme where I noticed on your stream he's got another like double paint scheme that I don't see.
So what do you see for Bert? Because Bert's got like
I see Bert.
Okay.
That's what's weird. I can see Bert's. Absolutely where it is, number 7. Yeah, I see him fine. He's got like the white clown, red eyes.
Yep.
But when I go to Brad, I see his Havlin scheme. So it might be something in my settings. Because I know there was a thing before you'd have to go into to check off. Otherwise, you wouldn't see certain schemes. Especially if it had a custom number on it. So I'm wondering. Of course, I don't remember what that is.
So that bunched them back up again. Keaton Tripp has moved his way back up to 8th place, and Adam Matz has fallen down. He's down to 19th. So from points implications, Adam Matz leads by 6 points. So by the end of this race, Adam needs to get within, probably we'll say 5 points just to stay right.
So they won't get the 0 incident bonus. So it's just strictly points now.
So Adam needs to stay within 5 by the end of the race, which there's still a lot of race to go. We're only at 34 laps. We have 87 laps to go, or total.
And they will have to pit. I'm told they're around 42 plus or minus. So off that last itself has some issues there possibly as well. So yeah, you are correct.
We got 3 wide going into that corner. Keaton getting stuck in the middle there. Oh, we got cars breaking loose.
Up in the front, just going for the win, just putting everything he's got in it. And I think Adam is just sort of hanging out in the back. He seems to be able to hold up to the pack okay, so maybe he's just hanging out in the back a little bit, just see if something else happens for the end of the race. Two different mindsets, I'm guessing, on how they want to run this.
Well, and like I say, unfortunately, with Adam's damage, he's going to have a hell of a time trying to get up the line right now. So as long as he can hold on to it, maybe he can get into another pit. You know, maybe there's another caution or something, and he can get in there and get some repair and come back out and have a chance to get back up here and get back in it. And
yeah, because his nose does still look a little bit bent.
And it looks like there's starting to be a gap between him and the guy in front of him, so he gets too far back, he's going to lose that draft, and then he's going to be just kind of hanging out by himself there. He does have Ray Polking back there trying to help push him along, but now we were talking about earlier too, we were talking about the bracket, and that's Keaton and Richards. So there's a double battle going on here right now. You got Keaton and Richard right up here next to each other.
Adam and Ray have lost a group, so they're definitely not. But I don't know how hard Ray is pushing too. I'm just watching now. John McMillan has dropped back some, so Adam can get behind him as long as he doesn't get too hot behind him. That damage won't affect his arrow so much if he's a pusher. It's just going to be on how close he can get to it, if he can get up to him and push him out. Yeah, and you got Richard and Keaton pretty much side by side, damn near.
Yeah, Richard's trying to give Justin some pointers on how he wants him to go around the corners so they can not overheat and push better, so keep that inside line moving.
Yeah, the most important version of that two-car group is pushing. So I think that's why Justin had asked him earlier, where do you want me? Where do you want? You want to be able to see more yellow? Some guys push, they like to below the guy they're pushing in the corner for some air. Some guys like to go high. One thing I also always try to do if I am in the front is I try to stay about a half a groove up, so the guy behind me, even if he's on my nose, can see that yellow line enough to know where that corner is to come in. A lot of times, the front guy is right on that line. It's hard for the pusher to see when the driver's catching the time. And it sounded like to me that that's what they were sort of working on, car placement for Justin, where Richard wanted to work the best. And now really to really pull apart from the other, it would be if they're John at the bottom and Brad at the top, get up and make it 3-3. A third car would help. If the third car just gets right behind the bumper.
You know, like you were saying there, they got back here with Adam. He said John slowed down a little bit to help try and bring them up, and that's exactly what's happening. They're right back up with the group again. So. Uh-oh.
Richard just said
Sounded like it.
Up.
Sounded like it.
Yeah. Which is surprising. I'm surprised. Richard, you know what I mean? Richard's pretty good driver. I'm surprised he wasn't watching that tip. Unless maybe there's not a lot of fudge room. Maybe you can only get into the red once or twice and then it just pops out.
That's unfortunate for Richard.
Yeah.
So that right there is going to give the bracket to Keaton. So Keaton's going to be the bracket champion. We got another guest that wants to come up here and say a few things, apparently.
Nice.
Mr. Randy Showers, how's it going besides not good for you?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for pulling me in. I got caught up in that little incident there, that first incident there. And started going, and I didn't have too much damage, but I got a new wheel on the race car and went to shift up, but hit the shift down and blew it. But overall, though, it was a fun race.
Would you go to truck driver?
What's that?
What kind of wheel did you go to? Did you upgrade to like a direct drive or just got a?
No, I have a DR5, but I just got a bigger wheel, and the button layout.
Caution! Is that not going to be a caution?
Real quick, I just want to give a shout out to everybody that's involved in the league here. Appreciate everybody that's involved in it. You Brazy for doing everything, John for you jumping in here with him as well, and then like I said, Vern, Mike, everybody. It's a great league, man. Good racing, good competition, and all that. It's just unfortunate that it ended the way it did, but it's the way it happens.
Yeah. Sorry, what type of wheel? I'm just curious. What type of wheel did you end up? You upgraded? I don't know what you have, a Fanatic or a.
Oh, I got the Moza. I got the Moza R5.
Oh, R5.
but
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
But I went up to the 13-inch wheel.
Was that the one
on
that
it,
you just
and-
buy the outside and you just overlay it? I mean, you take off the old one and screw on the new one, the next bigger size, or is
No.
it a completely new wheel? Okay, I just.
It's quick.
do it.
It's quick connect.
Oh yeah. So that's what I run. Is I run the most assistant too. Just the steering wheel. The pedals I run. My old Thrustmaster. I've got load cells, TLC load cells. But when you get the wheel that comes with it, the base model, you can upgrade to a. Maybe that's why it's a 12-inch wheel. You get that. You just unbolt the old one and bolt this one right on instead of getting a whole. You got a whole new upgraded wheel, is what you're saying, right?
Yeah, and the buttons are all. It's a whole different layout, and I've been trying to get used to it. And
Well, yeah,
I didn't have
plus
too
the way
much
you
damage
turn
from
the
that
wheel is-
wreck, but like I said. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
The wheel now. No, that's all right.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's a big
the amount
difference.
you have turn in the wheel now is going to be different. You're getting used to, and I don't know what aspect ratio you tried. Does that feel different than you tried changing ratios to get it to what it was before?
Yeah, usually I try and run as low of a ratio as possible, only because especially on plate tracks, if you have too much ratio, you're all over the track. You just have too much wheel. But like I said, each track I try and run it as low as possible. Like here, I had it set at 10. I actually even thought about going down. Oh yeah.
See, that will actually make you more jerky. You got that backwards. So I run a 16-to-1, so I have to use a lot more wheel to get more turn in it to make that way it's more smooth. So when I turn it like an inch, I'm getting less wheel movement than your 10-to-1, which is more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I always thought it was more twitchy when I moved it up higher.
Yeah, and everybody likes something different. I run 16-to-1, and I'll be honest with you, pretty much everywhere. Bristol, I run 16-to-1. Dover. Road courses I drop down to, so I almost all the tracks I run a 16-to-1, and I'll come down to a 14. And a couple places like New Hampshire, but yeah, I live at 16-to-1.
Yeah.
For pretty much everything, but it's a good place to go if you're burning a lot of tire. Raise your ratio if you're running 10, go to 12 or 12. A lot of guys tend to put a little bit too much turn in the wheel, and that's always a fix I've shared. Justin had an issue with that a lot. I forget where we're at. He's like, man, I'm just cooking my tire, and I was like, move up one on your ratio just to see. Don't change anything else, and it worked. So he's putting less turn into it, but yeah. So I'm curious to see how that big wheel changes it. I like my Moza. I bought it thinking I would upgrade it, but I get more than enough force feedback with that little R5 than I will ever need.
Oh yeah, I run a lot of force feedback too. I also use that Marvin's also my racing app, and I usually have that anywhere between 25 to 35%, and it's stiff. My arms get tired.
Oh yeah, I run Pitbox app, for the Moza. Is Pitbox?
Pitbox, yeah.
That's set at 100, but then in iRacing, I turn it down to thank you. But in iRacing thing, I turn it down to like 4. I think the default is like 10. It's just crazy workout. Plus now with this latest update, you get a lot of good feedback, even at 4. They've done a really good job of everything else I've noticed over the last update or 2. So yeah, I run it at like 4. I tried it at 10. And I was just like, this is just crazy, man. This is like, feels like the power steering went out for me. So, but, yeah. I'm curious to see how you advocate to that bigger wheel, man, coming next season. So that'll be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's going to take some time to get used to it, but like I said, it was just Stupid mistake on my end, but hey, it happens. What do you do? Nobody's perfect, so.
Find someone in the league that hasn't done that at least once. Right, so. And now, at least
Yeah.
I'm
But
all
anyways,
guys
thanks for
who've
pulling me
won
up.
a couple races. Sorry, man, new wheel.
Yep, exactly. So, anyways, I won't hold you guys broadcast up. So I just wanted to come up and thank everybody, and good luck to whoever wins this championship tonight. It's going to be a close one between them two.
Absolutely. And actually, right now, I'm looking to see. So Adam is down to 16th. Keaton is running second. Bert's actually out there in the lead. He's been leading for 5 laps now. And Brad is running in 3rd place. So
Yeah, I'll tell you what, those two guys deserve to be racing for the championship. Keaton, you know, as always, he had a heck of a year. But Adam, though, I looked at his stats and that guy just
he's
had a
Mr.
phenomenal
Consistency.
year this year. Yes, he had
not always
he had
winning,
a
but he's
great
always
season.
there.
Yep. So, like I said, good luck to both of them guys. Whoever wins it, they deserve it.
Yeah, Adam had we had 14 races, not including this one. Adam had 13 top 10s, 11 of which it's hard to beat
Yeah.
that even with Keaton's 4 wins. So,
Yeah, like I said, he had a heck of a year. So, like I said, whoever wins, congratulations to them. They definitely earned it. So, but all right, I'm gonna jump out of here, guys. Thanks for everything, and good luck. And probably see you next season.
See you tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. I have
No?
I run next gen on Wednesdays.
Oh, gotcha. Too good for us on Wednesdays. I
over.
understand.
next
Yeah. I-
to lead it.
I wanted to get into start running the next gen a lot more, so I joined a league called Four Wide Racing. Super competitive. It's really fun. Those cars are a handful, but the more you drive them, the better. You know, it's easier to handle. So, but they are definitely a lot of fun.
Those things are a car unto their own. I've run a couple races. You can take nothing from any other car and transfer it over. It's beast.
Oh, yeah.
Wild.
Yep,
Sure.
it's crazy. Like I said, 1 minute you could be going straight, and next minute you could be going sideways. You know, they're a handful, but they're fun. So, but anyways,
Yeah, thanks for coming up. It was had a pretty good year. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe you'll be racing for the.
let's hope so. Let's hope so. But all right, guys, thanks again.
All right, you take. Care, bud.
You too.
I was just noticing I saw the 18 kind of flip out there for a second.
Oh yeah, I don't even show him. Oh, there it is.
It's a scary situation when these guys are running close like this, and I mean, there's a little bit of a gap between him and Ryland, so at least there's a little bit there. So pops in somehow, and
Yeah, but this is not the track. You're way too close to the track to sort of having that. That could be hairy. Of course, I'm sure Adam would be happy to see something happen. His group is just completely. You can just tell by the tone of the cars. They're just way slower. That
Yeah.
group before just.
yeah, they're about a half a lap behind at this point. Meanwhile, you got Keaton and Bert out here. Bert's led 10 laps now so far. Austin did go in and get some fuel 11 laps ago, so they're getting ready to hit 60 laps. So there's going to be 27 laps left.
Do you show when the caution was? Do you have that?
I don't have the lap. I have the time.
Okay. I'm just trying to ballpark about when because we know they have to stop one more time. It was probably around 20, 25. I don't think there was any.
Well, I'm gonna guess, being that there's so many guys at like 32 laps. I'm gonna guess it was 32 laps ago. So.
Okay, yeah, that works. So I was 42. Figure 45 for the guys in the back or so. So
Probably in the next 10 laps, we might start seeing guys come in.
10 laps or so. It all depends. The guys in the front are pushing top 4 guys, possibly top 6. And then the group in the back are probably full out. You might have some groups coming in when they do also, and then some that won't, trying to work the win. So
Right.
it should be interesting.
We're getting a little loose there. Yeah, the benefit of those guys that are kind of on the back side of the track right now, I mean, it's a benefit and a curse, but if something happens in the front, they've got plenty of time to stop.
Yeah, there should be no reason.
Now, on the bad side of it,
back 4.
depends on where they're at, could kind of mess up where they can get, or how long it takes before they get into the pits, and then it's going to determine if Adam can get any time to get repair done or not. So
this is such a long track, though. I would guess at probably the pace car speed. But yeah, it all depends on how much they have to blow up, how much of the track is full of carnage, if they can get around what. See, I don't know if you realize this. First, second, and fourth are all the same team. They have control of the front row there. And then you've got
first, second, and fourth.
first, second, and fourth. Bert, Brad, and first, second, third. I'm looking inside and outside for like start position. Sorry. Technically, UI Lover's third. So Brad, Bert, UI Lover are all same team.
Oh.
Same Discord room. They're on the same team there.
Isn't McCulley in there with them too?
Oh yeah, there is. My apologies. Yeah, McCulley's. Yeah, make that 4. Actually, now the top 4.
Now the top 4, yep. So you got the top 4 teams, and then you got the next 2 as a team. Team pretty close to each other there. We got the 44 of Andrew. He's a lap down though, so he's a lap down, but he's right up there with them. And then you've got Keaton, and then you've got Austin, and then you've got Rylan right there too. So.
Yeah, Andrew's in the perfect spot. That's about where you want to be for the lucky dog. If something happens, you should be able to avoid it from there. Get his lap back, and then he's right back in it. He does have some rear end damage.
Mike McCulley out there currently leading. Yeah. the outside. No, you got Andrew to the outside, but he's a lap down, like we said earlier. So he's not really a challenge for them per se, but he's challenging them. He did go into the pits at about 20 laps ago, so he's got just about 20 laps difference on these guys, so he'll be able to stay out when these guys all have to go in and pit. So we'll see if that pit strategy works out for him or not.
If he was the only one that would have... Oh, just got to call out. 14 and 81. They are not even close to each other. That would be interesting. Vern's back a couple spots.
And Vern's back there at 13th, so...
Yeah, he's pretty far back, so here we go.
Oh, you got a whole crew of B coming in.
See if everybody comes in clean. Vern made up some good time on that pit stop. Oh, he just got hit in the rear end by the 18 car, which put him in the grass. That very well might be an unsafe pit entry. That might have just cost him a penalty, maybe.
Yeah, I see Vern got a black flag on that one, so.
He did? Damn.
He did.
Plus he got more damage in the rear.
Bert was able to get out again, right in front. Mike Mitchell stayed out. Keaton or TJ Lee is out there in front right now. These guys are all coming in. Oh, Mike just got a black flag coming in the pits too fast. So that's going to leave TJ out here all by himself in the front. He's going to try and tag along with these guys. Not everybody else. You got Justin Ritchie, Garrett Hemlinger, and Ricky Vigone still have not pitted. Mike Mitchell's in there now. I believe John is in there. Tommy is in there. Adam's coming in right now. Yeah, TJ's just kind of hanging on with these guys right here, and currently with a 38-second lead in front of second place. That'll change once pits happen. Because TJ and Nick and Steve Bryan are the only ones to not go in now.
Austin and Andrew pitted already?
So Andrew went in 23 laps ago, and Austin went in 22 laps ago. I don't think they're going to go back in.
Okay. 22 laps. No, they got plenty. Well, do they? 20, 42?
There's only 7. It'll be close.
Yeah.
There's 17 laps to go.
Unfortunate part, everybody else is pretty much in the same group. But the top one, 9, 10 cars. So luckily TJ's with a group, so if he can get in clean, he's going to know. Get in, get out.
Possibly catch up with a group.
Yeah, he might be able to blend into that group. If he hadn't lost anybody, it was going to be a little higher.
TJ's coming back out right now. It doesn't look like he's gonna. He might catch the first group that's right there. Maybe. Well, he's going to come up. These
Okay.
guys are going to come up, up to
mine.
him. No, he's going to stay inside. And he might catch him.
Fast.
Yeah, he's going to lose him.
I don't think he had enough speed up. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah, Rick and Vern will probably pick him up because it would help them keep third car is huge. So I'm gonna guess that they're gonna pick him up. They should be faster to be able to get up to TJ. If for anything else, at least keep him. Not to get too far back in case there's a wreck. Catch up and keep the shot.
That group right there is 1 through 9. Burt Wilson is currently leading. Glenn Jameson is to the outside of him in second. Rylan Neese is third. Mike McCulley fourth. Keaton Tripp is fifth. Brad Patterson sixth. John Wimbish is going to be seventh. Justin Ritchie eighth. And Garrett Hemlinger is going to be ninth. TJ Lee is going to round out your top 10, but he is back here kind of all by himself at the moment. Looks like he's trying to get up with Nick Hunt. Try and at least maybe get some momentum to try and catch back up. Then we go back here to this group, and you see that these guys are almost ready to be passed, unfortunately. So they would benefit from a caution right now. Looks like a pack of mean girls coming down for that group. Burt Wilson currently in the lead. Rylan Neese right behind him, giving him some pushing. You got Keaton Tripp back there in third. They are coming up on that group fast. So we'll see if this group ends up chugging them up or if it lets them go by.
Yeah, if they still stay low and make them go around on the outside, that'll mess up that side-by-side, slow them down a little bit, and they'll be able to blend in. They should be able to blend in there pretty easily. Because Adam is in that group also, by the way.
Yes.
Noticed.
You see John and Mike are able to kind of tag along and keep up with that front group, but Bert's trying to get out in front of him. Not sure if he's going to drop down or
Adam's
not.
car doesn't look too bad. Adam's car doesn't look too bad. It looks like he's able to suck up a little bit. He got a push a little bit earlier. Great. That car's not out of it. I mean, he's in a bad spot right now, but
Yeah.
if he can get back around in the lead lap.
That this time around, once they get around, it'll be 10 laps left. To go. Burt Wilson currently in the lead. Rylan Neese in second. Keaton Tripp third. Glenn Jameson is going to be fourth. Mike McCulley fifth. Brad Patterson is currently running sixth. Justin Ritchie is seventh. Garrett Hemlinger is eighth. John Wimbish is ninth. And Ricky Fagone is going to round out your top 10.
about 9-10 seconds back. But
Oop, Keaton's getting a little loose there. Looked like he might have been tagged a little bit from behind.
what's going on? If there's any fireworks going on. Oh, I didn't even notice that Kyle Stewart was removed. I was wondering where his car was. I noticed I hadn't seen him on the track in a while.
Yeah, he crashed. He crashed and then the caution didn't come out. I was looking at that while you guys were talking about steering wheels.
Okay.
What's that?
But he didn't disconnect. It shows he was removed. Just curious. I didn't see. I didn't see any there. Yeah. Oh, here on the. I don't know if you can see that. On part of the, the race out of box here, shows like drop due to, like we had seen.
Yeah.
What's the name? Dropped from upload packet, and it shows that Macaulay removed him. But. All right.
What's going on? Cheaper Than Kings, aka Nation. How you been, sir? All right, so we got 7 laps to go. Burt Wilson is still in the lead. Rylan Neeson second. Keaton Tripp third. Glenn Jameson in fourth. And Mike McCulley is going to round out your top 5. They're all running that outside lane. All the guys on the inside lane that are matching up with them are lapped vehicles. Trying to hold on to not be lapped. They're doing a pretty good job holding that inside line. That outside line's trying to push to make it go around, but they're having a hell of a time battling there.
Yeah, both groups look pretty even. They're holding on to each other. And the inside's got a couple less cars, but plus I think still with.
Well, they got a couple less cars, but they also have a couple less laps on their tires, so not many, but just 2.
The handful of laps to go here, I think we might see it. I would expect a third row here. That'll be my call out. You will see that before the race is
over. There you go, right there.
Oh!
So, well, this is going to rearrange everything, and
I know Justin called out, but I think this was on Justin. They were 3 wide. And it looks like Justin got a loose and came up a little bit. Brad actually held his line pretty good there. I think that one's on Justin. He just got a little loose and came up. John was below him, but
came up just a little bit and caught Brandon.
Yeah, I think he saw John and tried to come up a little bit to give John a little more space and didn't realize maybe Brad was there, but Brad held a straight line. Brad never came down once. That was all. Justin tried to correct a little bit, just got up a little too high and hit him.
These guys are going to creep and let the pace car catch up to them. right, so unfortunately, depending on how that goes, it looks like Tommy.
Yeah, as long as he didn't touch anybody during that caution.
Mine. Tommy is no longer a lap vehicle, so he must have got the wave around. So unfortunately, Adam's going to be a lap down now.
Yep. So yeah, Adam will be in the back. He'll need a caution. If anything else, I'm going to assume he's going to come in.
So Adam needs Keaton to crash.
Adam is in the pits now, probably getting as much as fixed as he can.
There's only 4 laps to go. I've been all right, Nation. I've been all right. Been quite a bit of snow up here. We don't shut nothing down because of it, unlike you. I had a friend sent me a picture of they canceled school in Georgia because of the snow, and it was like a dusting. It was like patchy in the grass. It's like, really?
Well, you got to figure though, a lot of these southern states don't have any, plows, salt.
You don't need a plow for that. That'll be melted by the afternoon.
Yeah.
It was like patchy in the grass. There was nothing. There was nothing on the roads.
Oh, trust me, I feel you. Hell, we talked about this. I woke up 2 weeks ago in Wisconsin. It was minus 21, and that wasn't wind chill. That was just minus 21.
Yeah.
With snow everywhere and ice. But
yeah,
these people aren't used to this kind of condition. They're not. They don't have the background. The northern folk do. My sister's got a good friend down in Texas. They're not set up for this. They don't own like winter coats and stuff. She wore like 3 or 4 shirts, I guess, to work the other day because it was so cold. You know what I mean? They don't have a closet of boots and winter gear and thermals. Yeah. Hell, it's crazy. I just hit 40 degrees for a minute here today in Ohio. I'm in Pennsylvania now, but I saw 40 for a minute, and it was 15 when I woke up. Now it's back down to 20 something, but sun came out for a minute, teased us, and then went back away. Got cold again.
Yeah, I think it's 15 here now. So in upper state New York.
Yeah. But I didn't know Virginia got hit any more than any of the rest of us. So I wondered.
Well, I think North Carolina and Virginia's were gonna be. They were getting like a snowstorm or something.
Yeah, I saw some stuff coming through and it headed east too, but I don't know if it's going to get north enough to hit you. I think it's going to hit north, but probably not up by where you're at.
No, that was all way well south of us. All right, so the pace car is going to drop down. We're going to take off. We're going to have 3 laps to go. We're going to go green, white, checker. All right, here we go. Here we go. We are back green. We have 2 laps to go. Oh,
somebody's in the wall.
Oh, Rylan is in the wall.
What happened?
I'm not exactly sure. Let's go back and look here.
Let's see who that was.
Not sure if Rylan got turned by Glenn or what. Let's see, 48.
I'm wondering if maybe he missed a shift. Let me see.
Yeah. They didn't even look like they were really touching each other. He just
Rylan. There it is.
all of a sudden went sideways up into the wall.
Yeah, I think Glenn was pushing him, and Rylan got. I don't think Rylan was a little bit of a late shift. Rylan got up past 9,000 RPM, hesitated for just a second, and Glenn was just on and pushing him, which is what you do. There's nothing that Glenn did wrong.
Well, they just said Rylan missed a gear.
Yeah. Yeah, he got hung up in that one gear too long, and so, well.
So where did that leave Adam?
In that? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at too.
No, he did run into the back of a guy, so.
Not too bad though. However, though.
Not too bad. It's not going to give him.
I think is. Yeah, because he had contact. I don't think it's going to.
Plus, he's behind. It's got him listed on my thing as behind Austin and Matthew. So.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, he's not going to get that. So.
Well, we got the first of 2 green-white checkers. Let's see what happens. It's not over yet.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring Austin around. Well, unfortunately, too, because Adam's going to come in and get fixed whatever it was, there's a lot of cars on 1 lap down that he's going to give up. Because he was more toward the front of this whole group of 1 lap downs.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be in the back. However, if he's in the back and this happens again, well, no, because he would still have to be 1 lap, first 1 lap down, with only one possibility of one more caution flag that would be able to come out since this was the first one. So.
Mama Nikki, I have a question for you. Let's see, where is... Who is on the hood of his car? Once it changes its zoom.
On whose car?
On Keaton, or not Keaton's, on Austin's.
I would guess that's Keaton.
Not on the hood, it's not. Not unless Keaton's a girl.
Oh, it's not? I don't
No.
know. Oh, is it a girl? I can't get close enough on mine.
I think it's a girl. Maybe it's not a girl. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's... I thought it was a girl earlier.
Because I don't want to make that kind of mistake. Because if it is Austin. See, I can't. I'm too far away. I'm like a car length in front on this camera chase thing.
Well, he's on that picture's on the tail too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Go to chase. Oh, that's even farther away. That's small of a picture. I haven't zoomed it up, so yeah.
That's young Keaton, I'm being told. So who's on who's on the side in front of the 4 there behind the front tire? Is that Keaton?
I'm guessing that's somebody with, and I think it's a shadow, but somebody holding an infant, maybe? No? It's hard to tell. I'm
I
trying to
thought
see
he,
from
I
your
thought he was making finger
broadcast.
symbols.
Oh, is it?
Thought so. That's Big Boy Keaton.
Oh, that gangster signs.
All right, base car is down. You got teammates on the inside line. We got green, 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 and they are off. That inside line got a good jump. But no matter what, unless Keaton gets wrecked out right now, he's going to have the championship. All right, one more lap to go. Teammates right now, 1, 2, and 3. And Jameson goes to the outside, says, I don't care about the team. I want first.
It's the last race. I want to win this year. I don't think you can win that one.
I'm thinking he should have stayed to the inside because he's losing spots now on that outside.
Oh, get a caution here.
Yeah.
Lots of people involved in that.
Nope, that was it.
Oh, okay.
That was it.
Oh, that's why they're wrecked.
See who was back that it all went sideways?
McCauley and Fagone, it looks like, right?
Yeah, it's Bert, McCulley, and Ricky got 1, 2, 3. But I was just looking to see.
Looks like time.
Well, Keaton got turned there at the end. Looks like Brad turned Keaton at the end.
It looks like it happened right at the line, right, or just past
Yeah.
it. So.
All right. Oh, that's a terrible angle. Let's see if I can fix that. Wrong way. Wrong way.
Yeah, he got it. Well, where did Keaton finish?
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Keaton finished 6th.
He got points by 1 point.
Adam finished 13th. Keaton was 6th.
Oh, was it close? It was closer than I thought it was.
Wait, they were 6 points apart. So they're 6 points apart.
We're gonna have to wait and see what the points come out to be.
Yeah, because that puts them in a tie. That puts them in a tie, right? No, 6 would have made it. 6 would make it even.
Well, 6 would have been a tie, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks like you got it by 1 point. Looks like 1 point to Keaton, I believe.
Well, Keaton's back 6 points right now.
Yeah, Keaton was behind 6, but he finished 7 spots ahead of him.
Oh,
right?
okay. So yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, let's see. Where is? Let's go like this. Haven't talked to this guy all season.
I think that's his first podium, right? He's got 1 top 5.
Now we got to talk to this guy.
Hey,
have
what's
to.
going on?
What's going on, Ricky?
Woo! Oh, that's a barn burner right there. Oh, dude, I don't know. Well, I feel good. I managed to get talked to at least once this season.
Yeah, nice finish, man. Yeah. Hey, good. It's a good finish. Good setup for next season when you come out, right?
Yeah, I guess you're probably right there. I got picked up some damage early in that race, and I really thought I was toast then. Kind of just rode the whole time. And the end of that race there, I saw Glenn. I tried to juke him out there, hoping maybe McCauley would go with him and then go up there with whoever was out front. I think it was Burt. Try to get up there and get a couple extra spots, but I ended up getting a little bit of damage there on that restart where I think 48 may have missed a gear. So that checked everybody up. We had a little bit of a caution and a little chaos and calamity. I don't know what else took place. I know TJ saved me from hitting the inside wall because I hit him. And I don't know what got me down to that point. I think it was just a big chain reaction. It started up front, went all the way, probably a whole line of whoever was left there. So kind of a bum deal there for other people that were out and having a good run and that close to the finish and see it disappear like that.
I mean, unfortunately for
plate racing.
For quite a few people, that initial incident at the very start of the race kind of hindered quite a few guys. You know, I think Vern and Adam both got damage on that
one too. I feel I got lucky in that one too. Somebody got spun to the left through the grass, and I had just happened to be on the right side of the racetrack when that happened. So I'm glad they went left and not right because I'd have been right in the middle of that one too. But it's plate racing. There's calamity every corner, or at least there certainly can be. This thing was real squirrely when you really lay the plank to somebody. But I didn't know Tommy was going to get me there in the last lap. Just tried to help me. But yeah, it's a crazy race, and I think we got a really tight points battle here. I don't know if that's been settled yet or not. I know.
I think it's by 1 point.
Is it one?
By 1 point. 1 point.
Yeah, I don't know. It could come down to, well, I don't think either one of them got a clean race, but
no, they both have incidents. So
if somebody gets a fast lap and the other doesn't, it might change things. But we'll wait until they do the points, see what happens.
Speaking of which, what happened to Richard? Did he not notice he was getting hot, or did it just pop before he caught it?
He blew up, thinking he thinks he may have kept it in the red for a little too long, and it popped the motor. So I think that was a first for him.
Yeah, that was surprising. I told Brazy, I told him, I was like, that's surprising me that Richard would not watch that. I was like, that must have caught him by surprise. He must have thought he had a little more he could push.
If anybody watching at home that ain't taking part in these races, it is an absolute chore to keep the car cool and be fast while being the pusher. It's hard to do, and
it's all timing, right?
Some people have it figured out. Others, Richard, he didn't have it figured out tonight.
Yeah, well, it's all timing, right? It's all timing where you can push when you can, if you can stay a little off the bumper to get a little air, but not give up too much spot. It's.
I feel like the car's plenty fast without laying the bumper to somebody, but that's me. Other people, I'm sure, getting that big bump there, especially at the end of the race, like it is in this, it's always helpful. But during the first, 87 laps, you don't really have to. But
No,
He'll
I
still be
agree with you.
fast.
Depending on the car and the update for iRacing, there's times I found where you're actually faster just laying just off the bumper, and you can be more
Yeah.
consistently fast throughout the whole lap than pushing back and off. So, but yeah, that was surprising. It surprised me that Richard would get caught with that.
Well, I come into this race racing Chuck, even though he was quite a ways ahead of me, and I had to finish in front of John Wimbish there to outscore him for the overall, and I got a couple of spots ahead of him there. So I mean, I was racing John pretty much the whole race, just keeping an eye on where he
Standings
was.
are out. Standings are
And,
updated. So you
pretty sure it
you
got
finished
him.
third. Finished third.
Yep, I got Chuck.
Rick.
So
Yeah. Chuck
got
top
lucky.
four. You finished third for the season.
Kept it straight, I guess. I finished off poor TJ.
Yeah.
You know, he was one of the primary sponsors there for this league, and yeah, he was devastated. But that's part of this racing. Yeah, sometimes you make a mistake like that, miss a gear, and then all of a sudden, everybody's on top of you. So,
Well,
good race all in all, I thought.
Is there anybody you'd like to thank for your third place tonight and finally getting up here to talk to us?
Oh, absolutely nobody. No,
I did it all myself. Screw everyone else.
I think I'm just like my third top five, I think, all season. So it's been it's been mostly famine. Who am I kidding? So,
I mean, you ended up third in the points. It can't be too bad.
You can certainly look up and down the field and see who's been racing a lot lately and who hasn't. And I'm definitely one of the guys that doesn't get a chance to do it other than what nights we run here. So it's like, it is what it is. I'll take 11th and be fucking perfectly fine with that. So I get third tonight. I'm ecstatic. I might go have to quit my job tomorrow and take the day off, celebrate. Hangover. I want to thank Macaulay for managing the league here and Vern for keeping everybody in a fashionable order. And I most definitely want to thank you guys up in the booth for taking the time sitting here and doing this stuff. And I have to thank all the drivers who show up each and every week. We've had a good season this year, and I think this is probably about as competitive as you're going to see as far as WFO is concerned. This is probably the top notch. So a lot of good, clean drivers, a lot of fast drivers, and I want to congratulate Keaton on a championship win. If that's true, then congratulate him. If it's not, congratulate Adam.
Yeah, no, Keaton got it by 1 point. Vern already updated the score, so he got it by 1 point. You got third.
Good deal. I don't have it right in front of me, but yep, I'll take your word for it, John. Thank you very much. Go interview somebody else.
Yeah, good run, man. Way to finish the season.
All right, thank you, John. We'll see you on track soon. We'll see you, Brazy.
All right.
See ya. Have a good night, sir. Congratulations on P3.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Now, another guy. Let's see. That. And then we'll do this. And we got this guy here. Mr. Michael McCulley, do you got a copy?
Never heard of him.
What is this? Second?
What do you mean?
This isn't his first time up here, though, this season. He's been up here before.
It's probably my last time up here this season.
Well, being that the season's over, yeah, it's the last time. I think Glenn made the mistake of going up top. I don't know if he was trying to block for you guys or what, but I think if he would have stayed with you guys, he would have been third tonight. But, he went up and you guys kind of pulled away and Ricky dropped in there and took his spot away. But that's behind you. That doesn't matter. You're in second.
I told Bert from the restart I'm not leaving his bumper. That was set in stone that I wasn't going to leave Bert the whole time. Even if I had the opportunity, I wasn't taking it. So.
Well, and that would make sense why Glenn would go high right too. Plus, that gives you guys control both lines, and one of those lines are going to win, right? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, we were
there.
Yeah, and we were hoping we could get a top 3, 1, 2, 3 as a team, and even maybe 4 with Brad up there. That's kind of what the plan was. obviously didn't fully work out, but it was pretty damn close to working out. But yeah, that was the plan. That's why Glenn went high, just so we could kind of control it and we could get that 1, 2, 3. But just came up a little shy. But still a good run.
Absolutely. Well, we know Vern had some problems in the beginning when you were trying to work through that, trying to help keep him going, keep him up there, but his damage was too much, I think, to keep up with you guys. And you guys worked great as a team trying to do all that stuff as much as you could, and you guys were up there 1, 2, 3, 4 there for a little while at the end, and now you got second. So you got second, Bert got first, and I want to say, is that Bert's first top 5 this season? No,
It
he's
might
been
be
top
Bert's
5 before. I don't think he's been podium yet.
Bert
this was his first.
No, this is his first.
Yep, first top 5. So, and it's his first win in a while. So that's the
Yeah,
other thing too. Getting Bert up. I mean, it's been a while since Bert's gotten a win, so it's cool to see Bert get back in the victory lane and all.
yep.
So, and everything Bert does, doing paints and everything for the team and other drivers, it's kind of want to get him up there and get that win too.
Absolutely. Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for getting up here in the P2 and be able to come up and talk to us wonderful people up here in the booth?
Man, do you want the full list or not?
We've got time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be a little longer, but since it's the final race, but obviously want to thank you guys for doing the broadcast and everything. Definitely appreciate that we can go back and watch it. Obviously, if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have anything to watch and might not have as many drivers in the league if we didn't have a broadcast. So it's definitely awesome that you guys do this to help us out and all that good stuff. And then want to obviously thank RGC for sponsoring the league and Grace and Jade Photography as a secondary sponsor. And yeah, I mean, I don't need to go in full detail about it, all the other little bits and everything, but there's definitely drivers that help out the league and everything, provide some money to do some little more fun stuff for the All-Star next week and everything. And thank the fans and everybody for coming out. And my teammates. I can't forget my teammates.
You also finished 5th. Well, you tied Tommy for 5th in position as well for the season finale, by the way, on points. You guys tied. I think he technically gets it because he's got more top 5s. I don't know how we do that with the ties, but you and him tied for 5th.
Yeah, he would get it with the top 5s.
Yeah. So
But
still
I
a
think
good year. 5 top 10s, 2 top 5s.
Probably my best
Not bad.
season. Probably more. I think my most consistent season. I'd put it that way. I mean, I think the playoffs was a little rough stretch for me, but for the most part, felt like it was more of a consistent season for me. So hopefully I can maybe put in some work in the off season and get more top 5s going next season. Maybe get wins on maybe an intermediate track instead of super speedways. So
Still not bad, though. I mean, you had 5 top 10s. That's about a 33% percentage for the season. It's not bad.
no, and especially with the talent in the league. I mean, it's any given night, anybody can get a top 10. I mean, it's across the board. We have 25 drivers. There's any one of those 25 drivers could get a top 10 that night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we probably have 10 drivers that can almost get a win every night. So it's definitely a tough league to get the wins, get the top 5s every week in and week out. So,
And that's when
Lot
it
of-
kicks you, right? When you get those couple, you get caught up in a wreck. Vegas, it shows you were 36. That's probably got involved, got caught up in somebody's something. Those hurt. The 20th at Watkins, well, it's Watkins Glen. So, but yeah, Michigan 18th, Pocono
that was a starting
16th.
park. We'll Walking Glen's a Mulligan. That's a starting park there.
Well, congratulations
yeah.
Something to
on
build.
your P2 tonight. And thank you for all that
Thank
you
you.
do for the league. You do a lot
Yeah.
of stuff in the background that not a lot of people know about. So
Way more
We'll
than
keep-
anybody knows about. 13.6,
we'll
by
keep
the
it
way.
that way.
Let me throw that in real quick, Michael. Your average finish for the whole season, all tracks combined, 13.6. So that's nothing to scoff at. That's a good average.
That's not too bad for having Watkins Glen and what Pocono's in there and that stuff. So I guess that's not terrible.
Yeah, that 20th average finish of the road course sort of kills your 4th place average finish of the super speedway.
Yeah.
It sort of drags you down a little bit. But your other one, speedway 15.7, short track 15.5, not bad. But yeah, the super speedway moved you up some, but the road course sort of killed you a little bit. But yeah, so again, 13.6, that's definitely respectable.
Well, see if I can improve on that next season.
Yeah, and like you said though, that's the cool thing. There's so much talent. That's you've got to be, you've got to have good finishes to start getting in the top 10 with the depth of talent that this league has right now. So, which is also for everybody listening, because of the efforts you put in with the recruitment races and everything else. So that can't go without being said, that this league is the size it is, in my opinion, because of that and the talent that's in here. But you got to get them in first, and that's all a result of the work you do.
Yeah, and then we'll have a off season here. Definitely going to take some time off. We're not going to do a mini season. Take about a month break, and then we'll start planning for season 17.
Nice.
Yeah, congrats on the finish, man. And again, thanks. Appreciative for all the work you put in.
Yep, thank you.
Absolutely. Congratulations, sir. And we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll see you back up here tomorrow night.
Maybe I'll wreck Bert this time. If it's Bert in front of me, maybe I'll wreck him tomorrow night. Don't want to get him too confident or anything here. Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Now,
Man of the hour.
man of the hour. If we, well, there we go. Do you think you'll notice if we actually bring him up?
No.
What's going
It's
on,
just
Bart?
My conscience. Are you my conscience?
Well, if you got to set the bar for the beginning of next season, this is how you do it.
Yeah. Well, I think this is only my second podium this year. Didn't have such a great year this year. A little bit stiffer competition out there too. That doesn't help.
Well, I can
think
tell you,
got caught
it's
up in some
been
other people's. You got caught up in some other people's wrecks and stuff too. I think throughout the season, which
Yeah.
didn't help as well.
Yeah, there were a few people that, I don't know, destroyed me. A few races in a row. Happens.
well. I can say it's been entertaining to see your liveries this season.
Yes, you have no idea how much that we enjoy that and bring that out for the broadcast
Yeah,
for everybody
got-
to see. And
Give you something to talk about.
Absolutely.
we were interested. We were curious about this decision of we haven't seen you go this way with liveries, this type of subject matter.
Yeah, well, I had nothing to lose. And I wanted everybody to know I had nothing to lose.
Nice.
I was
Well,
gonna
carry over. Go ahead.
I was gonna try and force my way to the front, but they were just, not quite in the second lane and not quite in the third lane. Otherwise, I was gonna stuff it down the suck hole, and force my way to the front, but ended up not having to.
Yeah, you actually ended up leading 34 laps tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, Keaton seemed pretty content about pushing me. He was doing a good job pushing. Glenn was trying to do everything he could to get, I think it was McCauley, I don't know who he was pushing, Brad maybe, trying to get them up there so we could control the front a little better. But Keaton did a real good job of managing these temps and all that. Every time they'd get near me, he'd freaking send me sailing. So appreciate him pushing me.
Did the car get hot pretty easy? Because we were surprised when Holland blew his up.
It took a little while to get hot, a couple of laps, but once it was hot, it stayed hot. You couldn't get it to cool down. It stopped flashing, but as soon as you got back on them, it was flashing again, and you had to get the nose out to one side or the other. You couldn't just fall back a little bit. That just didn't seem to cool it at all. So it was pretty hard to get air. And I'll have to say, I was trying to keep Keaton from breathing a whole lot on the bottom. I was trying to keep it nailed to the yellow so that he couldn't breathe. So Brad never would get up there, but he did a hell of a job. But I still appreciate him sticking with me through that second run, though.
Yeah, you guys did a good job of getting your team all sort of all grouped together there towards the back half of that last run. So that was good. We were curious to see how that finished out when Glenn went out. Um, Michael had mentioned that he had already committed to stay on your six through the whole way. So when Glenn went out, that's why I had figured, and then Michael confirmed it that way. That gives you guys both. You can control the lines and guarantees a win for your team. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was smart thinking.
Yeah, we coordinated the restart a little bit. It doesn't make any sense if you're one person to jump, to start early in the restart zone, but I knew we had all four of us, so they knew exactly when I was going to go, and it was early. And I think we had Keaton cleared by the first turn, but I was
Yeah, you
surprised
guys had a
Glenn-
heck of a jump on that restart. All four of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I coordinated. I let them know when I was going, so and I went early and let them know so that we could get a good jump. And they had him cleared. I surprised Glenn and Brad didn't jump up after we got into turn one. I thought for sure they'd jump up right away and we could at least fight it out between us for the win and control both lanes. But it worked out for me. Of course, McCauley is he's a fierce pusher, but it's like, okay, you're doing a great job pushing. Don't dump me.
And we have seen that several times with him when he's working with you guys, or a lot of the times it seems like Vern's the one that gets the bad end of that stick. But definitely good to see both you guys up here, and it was nice to see the whole team kind of up there for a while. Thought it was going to be 1, 2, and 3, but
yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I wanted to see us get a podium, and they're all great teammates. They're all willing to be the pusher and push it. Any of them will push you to a win, and I'll push any of them to a win. Seems like McCauley and Vern like to team up a lot, and that doesn't always work out so well, but
management sticking together.
I was just glad to see Brad back in here. He'd been out for back problems and sciatica and hip and I don't know, anal leakage or something.
Hey, I think you have a livery for that.
I was gonna
Leakage.
run my NASA paint, but I decided since I made Brad that skull paint and he was gonna run that, so I thought I'd make a who gives a shit paint too.
No, those
Workout
were cool
paint.
liveries. Yeah, those were cool liveries. And you had a pretty good season. I'm looking at your stats, and overall, I mean, the road course kind of kills everybody because you had a 23rd at the road course, but you still ended up with a 16.1 average finish, which isn't bad for the it you had this year with Rex and the talent level that there is out there. That's not bad.
Well, my sponsor only pays out for average top 10 finishes, so I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch tonight. No, so I got my NASA paint saved, but it's always fun making Brazen wonder what the hell is wrong with that guy.
Oh, like I said, we look forward to it around the beginning when he starts doing his going through, showing off all the liveries. It's always one you pay attention when you get to the 70 car, see what's on there, because you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I like to paint, so when I don't have anything request to paint, then I just goof around, and that's how those end up on there. Although I thought Three Guys Plumbing was a pretty unique one. I don't know, you have Five Guys Pizza out there, don't you? And 2 men in a truck and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Both. Yeah.
Well, there's Three Guys
No,
Plumbing.
we saw it, and there was yeah, they're all interesting, man. It's I know those can't be easy to put together. It definitely takes time, but we always comment on the deliveries are always awesome, even though some of them are tongue in cheek.
Well,
We've had a couple where we weren't sure if we could even put on the broadcast, but yeah, they're all awesome liveries. They're very good. Very
Have you guys ever seen those Bigfoot vlogs videos?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know if anybody know what the Blue Chew one was.
Yeah.
There's another one where one of them, I found some candy in the campsite and it's Viagra. They're pretty funny.
Well, Bert, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your
I'll let you
P1
guys
tonight?
wrap up. Well, of course, the teammates, you know, they bounce ideas, pit strategies, and everything off each other. We thought it was better to come in early, and, and everybody pulled off a good pit stop. So it's been a pleasure hanging out with those guys all year. I really appreciate you doing the broadcasting, Brazy. You've come a long ways with your broadcasting from even last season. So I really appreciate you being up there, and it's always a lot easier with a wingman. So John, appreciate you giving him stuff to bounce off of. So that always helps, makes it a lot easier. Of course, league wise, the sponsors, TJ and Grace. I don't know. I can't remember. Don't have to get them right because the announcer never does.
Grace and Jade
Grace
Photography.
photography, Grace and Jason photography, yeah, and all them guys. It costs money to do the website and run the sessions and get a highly professional broadcaster such as yourself in there. So
Wait, we
really
have one of
appreciate
those?
them being able to.
Yeah, is he
I
on the
just
right? Did
said
he go to
so.
a different channel?
So it's great that they're putting up money, real money, to let us come out here and race for free and have fun. So great league. I really enjoy it.
Alrighty, well,
How was that for
congratulations.
Yeah, well,
thank you?
great. Again,
That
great
was
finish,
good.
man.
It was
That's
good.
yeah, way to finish the season. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go now because I have to poop.
Oh, Burt Wilson, everybody. Oh, congratulations, sir. Have a good night. He gone. He gone.
Oh, he gone. He's just dipped out. He saw himself out.
Well, it leaves one person maybe, but I don't know if he's going to actually show up or not. No, he likes to not sit in here or something. I don't think he actually likes to talk to us. I don't think he likes to be in here.
I have no idea who you're talking about, sir.
Keaton. See, there he is, right there. He just showed up.
Oh, that's right. There's
Yeah.
that season championship.
There's that season championship thing
we
that
don't need to do
the
that.
guy doesn't even want to be here to talk to.
We can cover
My
that
bad.
tomorrow, can't we? When it's not so late.
I'm not in it for tomorrow. I missed a race in the playoffs for the truck, so I'll give
We
that
can
to
have somebody.
somebody
We
else.
can bring somebody up and have them stand in for you. That's no worries.
Wow. Yeah, that was something. That was definitely something tonight.
1 point. One
Yeah.
point.
Oh, I thought my
We were
teammate
curious
screwed
to
me there.
see. Well, speaking of that, we were curious to see if a certain paint scheme didn't karma demand you not to win.
It almost
What's
did.
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Your teammate.
Yeah, that dumbass. I was like, you're running that, and if I'm not gonna win, you're gonna look like an idiot. So luckily I got it done. Didn't make a fool out of him.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam was involved in that earlier issue that gave him some damage. He never really quite came back for it. Although he made it close, he was able to make it close enough. Talk
Yeah.
about somebody not giving up.
Yeah, wow.
He came in when he could to get damage fixed, and 1 point, man. That's how you want to finish this season, right? Not have it be a walk-away win. So you had to been biting your nails, I'm sure, when it was over until you saw the points going through the numbers.
Yeah. Well, I was coming to the line, and I knew I had to be in front of Patterson there. So I was trying my damnedest to stay in front of him because I knew the tiebreaker would go to Adam. So I did not want it to be a tiebreaker at all. So I needed that just one extra position, and we beat and banged to the line there, and I got it just barely. And so too bad my car got wrecked at the end, so I couldn't do any burnouts. But yeah, it was definitely an eventful race for sure. That the first restart of the night, I got damage in the front end. I would be in the draft, and I wouldn't even be on anybody's bumper, and it would be overheating. So I had to drop to the end and try to stay in clean air. And luckily that caution came out, and I think Adam was in that, and that gave him quite a lot of damage. And we went green for so long, and he never really had time to fix his car, and I think we lapped him, and he was just trapped a lap down the rest of the night. And yeah, we managed to hold on to it. I thought Rylan for sure was when he wrecked there, he missed a shift, wrecked a lot of cars. That was going to give Adam a very good shot at getting me there. So, but it was definitely a hell of a night.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it was a hell of a season between you and Adam. You winning a couple and Adam just being Mr. Consistency and just bringing it to the end here, and it's just unfortunately both you and him both got tied up in that earlier. Well, you got tied up in the earlier one where you ended up getting some front end damage and you were having engine issues, and then you were able to get into the pits and get repaired, but then he got tied up in a later one, and then he was never able to go in and get everything completely fixed. So that's where, had that not have happened, we'd probably be speaking to him and not you. But luckily for you, it went the opposite way, and you were able to hold up enough spots to stay in front of him and get enough points to get the win. So
Yeah, it was definitely probably a blessing in disguise getting that engine damage early on to where I was just kind of hanging on the back of the tail end of the lead pack, so I just avoided that big one because otherwise I was going to be trying to push and push to try to get to the front and probably would have been in that with Adam. So yeah, that might have been the championship winning circumstance, honestly. So yeah, some misfortune turned into good luck, I guess. This definitely need that here.
well, another season over, championship win. What are you looking forward to for next season?
Just pretty much, honestly, it's perfect the way it is. I'd say I d- I'm having fun every week. I don't think really I don't really know any of the schedule or anything, so maybe if they add a dirt track to it, that'd be fun. That'd be interesting.
We used to run Eldora when the truck was one of the in the truck series.
Yeah,
We
that'd be
used to
fun.
do Eldora. But yeah, good season, man. You end up your average finish overall with all the courses 9.3. Bested only by Adam, who had actually a 5.2, which is a phenomenal average finish
Yeah,
season. I mean,
he
that's
was.
just
This was probably the first race all year he didn't have luck or not luck, but just didn't get involved or he got involved in a wreck tonight. I don't think he has all his season been involved in anything, so he's stayed clean all year.
well, the
And
super
yeah,
speedway, ironically, is what killed him. His short track
yeah,
average finish 3.5, speedway 4.0, road course 2.0, super speedway 11.0. That was the killer. Was super speedway. Other than that, the guy's just been phenomenal. So,
yeah, it's
you know, it's just
he had a
unbelievable.
phenomenal year. I don't think he finished outside the top 10 more than once. What was it? He had like 13 top
Let me
10.
see. He had 13 top 10s for the 15 races. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
pretty damn
had
good.
9 top 10. Yeah, all the speedways. He had 7 top 5s on the speedway tracks. All 9 were within top 10. All both short tracks, top 5. Road course, one top 5. He finished second, and then the super speedway, like I said, was his nemesis. He still did have a top 5 in there, but then this was the one that. Well, he finished 19th at Talladega and then 13th here today, and then he won the Daytona race when we started
Right,
back in
yeah.
October. So, yeah, the guy had a phenomenal season.
Yeah, he
Ironically, if you follow NASCAR, very similar to the NASCAR Xfinity series, where the guy who had the best season did not win. Justin, we'll start
yeah.
calling you Justin Love now.
Yeah. Yeah, that hell, Adam probably would have had the championship wrapped up 3 races left in the season if we had a full season format, but uh yeah, I'm glad
Yeah,
we had
but don't take
Chase.
that away from yourself, man. You had a great season too. I mean, yeah, that's you had a great season. You know, you had 4 wins. You had the most wins on the season.
Yeah, it definitely feels good to get the most wins on the year and the championship for sure. Wish I didn't uh miss that Milwaukee race so I could be trying out for a championship tomorrow, but we'll go into tomorrow and try to win that tournament bracket again. I think I won it tonight, and yeah, I just want to thank Adam for putting that on too. That was fun to participate in uh these last 5 races of the year for sure.
Yeah, that's right. You were up against Holland, who blew his motor tonight, right? I think
Yes.
Yeah,
Brizzy, that's what you mentioned, right? It was.
Yep.
yeah. People probably thought I was casting spells on him tonight. Adam wrecked, and then Richard blew an engine. Everything was going right for me, and then it was getting a little sketchy there at the end. I thought I might have was about to lose the championship there, but all them teammates they ganged up on me there.
Yeah, well, like I said though, it made it a lot more fun than just being a
Oh
blowaway
yeah,
run.
for
So
sure. It definitely made it probably more exciting for the people watching at home.
yeah,
Well,
for sure.
is there anybody you'd like to thank for your season win, championship, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to thank you guys for grinding it out the whole year broadcasting, and Michael and Vern putting on the show and adminning and doing the points and all that, and thank my teammates Austin, Rylan, and Andrew. Gives me somebody to talk to while racing. We're just working together as a team, and then thank mom and dad. They watch every race every week and support me every week. So yeah, and all the sponsors too for the league, putting money into it, and keeping it going and keeping it fun.
Well,
Yeah, again, congrats, man. Congrats on the championship, man. It was a nail
congrats on the
biter. Came down to the
championship.
last lap.
Congrats on the bracket challenge. And we'll see. Are you racing tomorrow night still, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the bracket challenge tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm out of the
gotcha,
championship, but
gotcha.
I'll be going for the bracket challenge tomorrow. I think I'm going up against Benjamin Lacey. I think
Yeah.
if I'm right.
Yep.
That's some competition in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's been damn good in the playoffs so far. So we'll see how
But
it goes
it's
tomorrow.
Daytona though. So
Yeah,
this
it's
this is
anybody's
a this
ball
is a
game.
race. Yeah, it's all about friends here.
Yep.
Well, sir, congratulations on your championship and your bracket wins. And we'll see you again tomorrow night.
Yep. See you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
see you, man. Great job, man. Congrats on the season.
Thank you.
All right. Well, John, Xfinity Series is done except for the dang it, I just had it up. The All-Star race next week. So,
Is that
got any
next
final
Tuesday?
thoughts? I believe so, yes.
Okay. No, well, I must have plenty of thoughts. But no, good season, man. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, we literally had to wait till Vern could finish the points before we even knew who won. I mean, that's the ideal way you want to race it, right? That's what
Right.
I think also makes it interesting to have Daytona here at the end, because it does sort of shake it up a little bit, if you will, where it's not just a guaranteed runaway race. Um, so those little extra something in it. You know, if it was like a money thing, if it was for money, I probably wouldn't have liked it at the end. But we don't do money here. It's a free league. You know what I mean? There's no prize on. I think this is a great way to finish it because nobody knew to that last lap who won. You know what I mean? So that definitely added to it. And it's a good race. Minimal cautions. Like I said, again, going back to, and I'm not going to go through my whole spiel I do when I talk about the talent in this league. But again, great bunch of guys. You know, the car was a little squirrely from what I'm told. If you pushed too much, it overheated easily. So it wasn't easy to manipulate this car to group and get lines to run well without a lot of work. So great race. Great job by all the racers. You know, good job to everybody that came in and ran the whole season. Um, it's great to still see good car counts. End of the season, usually a lot of time with playoffs, guys dip out, they're not in it. So again, another testament to the driver pool we have in here. And I guess I am going to talk about my spiel, aren't I? But yeah, I can't get over it. I mean, the only thing, the only downside to this is I'm up here and not down there. I
Yeah.
wish I could be in here racing with these guys. You know what I mean? But that notwithstanding, I'm glad I can at least be up here and still be a part of the league. And I just hope that me being up here is a positive and helps with the broadcast and helps further the league if that's possible. So yeah, I'm just glad to still be able to be a part of it in one way or another. So yeah, it's been a great year. It's been fun working with you too, by the way. I haven't mentioned that. It's great because you get all the overlays and stuff where I'll be like, wait, what's this? What's that look like? So I don't get a lot of that stuff. So I appreciate you letting me come up and help you with this stuff, and it's fun. I enjoy it. So.
Well, and I'm
Yeah,
glad
no,
I'm
I'm gonna
glad to
stop
have you up here, like what Bert said, to add in the information that I don't have or the knowledge that I don't have, and just the second voice to fill in gaps and to bounce discussion off of. So I appreciate you for coming up here, and I want to thank the league for allowing us to come in here and do the broadcast, and I want to thank all the drivers who come in and week out, that they battle it out every time. And, special shout out to Mike McCauley for all the stuff that he does behind the scenes, and for WFO, because without WFO, we wouldn't have this league. So big shout out goes out to him. And, we haven't seen him for a while, so hopefully things are going well with him and his family. I know there's a lot going on there, so shout out to WFO and his family and all them, because, he's the reason why I'm here. And he's the reason why the league is here. So,
which is also the reason why I'm here, right? Because he's the founding father of the group. Yeah, for sure. I miss him, man. I miss running with him.
Well, and he came and he came into my stream, and that's how I learned about the league. And then I came over here and was helping out, and here I am. So yeah. So with that said, on behalf of WFO Racing, RGC Motorsports, and Grace and Jade Photography, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Make sure to hit that like, hit the subscribe, get that notification bell so you get the notification when we go live next time, which will be tomorrow. And if you miss tomorrow, it'll be next week for the All-Star. And then after that, we'll be gone for a little while. Then we'll be coming back. So make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. So you can come in and give us crap in the chat and watch these racers, the phenomenal jobs that they do. And we'll do what we can to try and keep the entertainment level going. So until next time, this is Sir Brazen Bull signing off for the season 16. We will talk to you all next time. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow night in the trucks. Much love to all, and later on, everybody.
Later, guys. Peace.